Hello, good day, and humble greetings, one and all, ladies and gentlemen. Today is truly a delightful day to play a little bit of Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. In fact, to be even more specific, we are going to conquer the remaining bits and pieces of one of the DLC areas known as the Oolacile Township, aka Oolacile Township. I believe that is the proper name. And why? Well, pretty much because I've got nothing better to do. As some of you might be aware of, I am currently taking a small break from my normally heavily edited, long-winded Let's Play videos, as well as the indie theater. However, just because of that, I don't want to stop making videos. No, not at all. Making videos is my life. I want to record. I want to share random entertainment. And besides all that, I just thought maybe you, guys and gals, would enjoy to observe me play a little bit of Dark Souls for gits and shiggles. Without further ado, let us jump right into the game. This is a new game plus, by the way, as you can obviously tell. Well, can you tell? Because, you know, I am at soul level 125. Not exactly sure whether you can obtain that within a ordinary game or not. Probably, but it would require a huge amount of farming. Look at that playtime, by the way, 102 hours. Yes, I am certainly in love with this very game. So, here we are, welcome to the Oolacile Township, definitely one of the more intriguing areas of the Dark Souls DLC known as Artorias of the Abyss. And why? Because it is pretty much a sunken city. Just look at that, the very structures down there. It isn't exactly sunken, but it sure looks like something suddenly caved in, thus swallowing the entire city whole. But you can still traverse all over the place. That, however, is totally not important. And why? Because there are more pressing matters on my mind. Matters I shall discuss after dealing with this delightful fella, one of the cursed citizens of Oolacile. But in any case, this isn't simply the Oolacile Township, but also a location I like to call PvP Central. Getting invaded by other players within Oolacile is pretty much a common thing. It happens all the freaking time. Players are just drawn to this location, which makes it rather difficult to reach the very end in one piece without dying. Thankfully, by now I already unlocked the very shortcut within the Oolacile Township that allows us to quickly reach the very end of the area without too many complications along the way. Yep. And that was a little bit of a mistake, but I am not exactly trying to oh my Jesus. I am not exactly trying to concentrate all that much right now. However, it would certainly help to keep me alive just a little bit longer. I am testing out a new build at the moment, one that focuses more on dexterity and speed, rather than thick armor and brute strength. Even though brute strength is still something rather delightful to, oh my Jesus Christ, have at all times. And game over, fella. Now, to the very shortcut. You can only use it if you managed to traverse the entire city before. After that, it becomes accessible once you have activated below. Now you can access it from above. But yeah, as mentioned earlier, I am testing out a new build. It isn't without risks though. Having less heavy armor and more dexterity certainly allows you to dodge extremely fast. However, it also takes away quite a huge amount of your poise. And the less poise you have, the easier enemies can knock you down onto the ground or simply back. They can make you stagger. To make a long story short, make. What do I want to make? I want to make them enemies up ahead die. The only problem now is, should I go through with that plan while wearing this leather armor set? The longer I think about it, the higher the chance that hostile creatures, aka players, will invade me. Yeah, this set is nice and all, but I do believe I prefer to stick with a heavier style, which is going to be... let's see. Definitely going to de-equip my dingy rope at the moment in favor of the dark armor. There we go. Also, my current poise is at level 22. Not all that bad, but also not all that good. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Dark leggings. I do wish to stay at a certain equip load level, because the lower the equip load, the more you can roll around. Last but not least, gauntlets. They can stay how they are. Last but not least, a mask slash helmet. Much more important. And it is going to be... yeah, the dark mask, simply to make my armor look more one of a kind and not just chaotically crazy. There we go. Now then, up ahead we have the final set of enemies within the Oolacile Township, and they can be quite bothersome. Those two fellas on the stairs are sorcerers, and they won't hesitate to fire away. First though, before engaging them, we will want to pull... there we go. Several enemies hiding down there behind the very pillars. Also, my game is lagging out a little bit, but that is only the case because Dark Souls likes to be rather graphically intense at certain times. As you saw there though, now that I have my heavier armor equipped, enemies take far less stamina away from my green bar upon hitting my humble self. Now then, there's one more melee fella up ahead. I'm gonna aggro him real quick. And that totally failed. Excuse me! There, much better. And after he is gone, we can try to deal with the sorceress. Aw, nice try! But sadly, trying itself isn't enough to destroy a TSC. Now then, behind the pillars we go. Ah! And I was about to say, that act is going to protect us from their dark magic. Sadly, I totally screwed that one up and almost died in the process. Yeah, the very delightful thing about these Oolacile sorcerers is the very fact that you cannot at all block their magic, because it is based on physical damage. And physical damage can be blocked by a shield, obviously, but their very magic simply pierces right through that. Technically, you can't block any magic at all within the game 100%, no matter if fire, electricity or arcane, you'll always suffer a tiny little bit of damage. Sadly, there isn't a real method to block these projectiles based on darkness, and I am currently in a little bit of a stalemate here. Come on, there we go, take aim. Well, I do want to wait, this is actually a good opportunity. Aha! Give them a taste of their own medicine. There are far more efficient ways to do this, but I am not at all feeling it today. Rather, I am not feeling, oh, this was a mistake. Couldn't take aim there. Alright. Both fired at the same time. Beautiful is what I'd like to say, but that shot totally failed to hit its mark, and again. At this moment in time, it would probably be better to just wait and charge in as soon as the very chance presents itself. Alright, gonna wait until they both fire away at the same time. And of course, now they won't do it. This could actually work out. Aha! Jesus Christ. Well, that could have worked out. Sadly though, it didn't. And now I am of course a undead again, no longer human, which means that I can easily get invaded by other players. Which is a problem, because I like to play while respecting a certain set of rules. In this case, I am not allowed to enter fog gates that separate areas without being actually human. However, now that I have lost my souls as well as humanity, they are somewhere out there. I can reobtain them, but if I turn human and then get invaded and killed by another player, then they'll be gone forever. Should I go through with the risk is the question. Yeah, that attack almost connected, but sadly it was a little bit too slow. You know what? I am doing this for you, ladies and gentlemen, my humble viewers. Let's be a little risky today. You believe that I fear you? Human players? Of the Dark Souls world? Well, you fought wrong. Alrighty then, now it is pretty much a race against time. Quite frankly, I am already rather amazed that I didn't at all get invaded during my first attempt that failed miserably. And oh dear, I only now notice that the elevator is downstairs. One after the other. Don't mind me, just going down. This should buy me a little bit of time. Thankfully, my souls aren't all that far away, but the sorcerers are now guarding them. Come on now, let me reobtain them without getting invaded, because I suck at PvP, and whenever people invade me, I normally get killed. In rather horrible, ouch, ways. Don't you— Ah! He's still alive! I thought he was dead. Well, it's your own grave, dude. Not my funeral. You chose this path. Ah, and I— whoa, totally missed there. He is kicking my— you son of a— Stop mocking me! Good lord. Now then, the much easier way to dispose of these sorcerers over there is of course to simply snipe them from far away. But I don't have the patience. Of course, you can also try to just kill the first of the two fast, making it to him before he can walk up the stairs and into safety. But yeah, here we go. Yes indeed, here goes nothing. No, 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 this time you won't snipe me, you bastard. And he is— whoa, already up the stairs. Just let me grab what is rightfully mine. Ah, no, no, no. Don't get cocky. There, perfect. Yeah. Ah! And back into safety. Whoa, away from the dark fog of evil. It poisons. And I really don't feel like getting poisoned today. Yeah. If I could only kill one of the two without actually getting into range of their horrible abilities. Just present me with one good opportunity. One is all I need to get rid of this situation. Aha! You have given me an opportunity, you bastards! Whoa! And now you will— Jesus Christ. Oh, you want to mess with me? You want to mess with the TSC? I dare you. This is for you! Ah! What the hell? I totally forgot about their melee attack. Yes, they can actually hit you in melee with their claws. That was unexpected. But now it is just you and me. Come on now. Let me show something off to the viewers. Give me the opportunity. I want to show off something rather delightful. Could you please cackle? Because that would be just the time window I need. Come on. I'll give you a few more of them seconds, but after that, whoa, you'll die. Quite horribly so. Alright, fine. This is how you want it to be. Rest in peace. Now then, we are almost out of the Oolacile Township, ladies and gentlemen. There's only one more nasty fella waiting for us inside of this large chamber, and he is a mean one, yes indeed, even meaner than the very Grinch. This guy can be the death of many unsuspecting players who think, oh, I almost made it. Who is that guy? I couldn't care less about them. Oh, I am dead. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the chained up prisoner. I am not even gonna bother trying to describe what he is supposed to be. Basically an amalgamation of corpses chained together along with a massive piece of wood, as well as a... oh, Jesus Christ, I... well, have totally forgotten what this guy can do. Yeah, what I just said... oh, freaking hell. Accompanied by a morning star slash chained rock, or is that supposed to be a ball? I have no idea, but this guy is tough. If you don't guard with your shield, he will one-shot you. Which is why I will try to take him out with my trustworthy sorcery. Come on, let me lure you into casting magic. There we go. Well, that's rather ineffective, is it not? Oh dear. Careful. Oh my fricking. Can't help but do that every now and again. Questioning what is going on. Okay, he has that combo. Right, one. Don't get cocky, TSC. So he has that. He also has the overhead swing there. I can't exactly spot an opportunity yet. The best one would be where he charges in. After that I can dare to attack. But that is not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, an overhead swing is not followed up by anything, I believe. But he can follow that one up. Eat this! That worked. And did little to no harm. Alrighty then, back to melee. Oh yeah, that attack exists as well. Bring it on now, buddy. I am not responsible for your suffering. But I'll put you out of it if you allow me to. There. Always roll back immediately if you value your precious life. Just one screw up could ruin everything. And how can it be that I have not yet been invaded by a single soul? Normally it happens all the time. Luck is on my side today. Whoop. If only he'd... oh dear. If only he'd try to charge a little at me. Oh Jesus. Well, ain't this a problem? We've been invaded. Time to make a run for the hills. Excuse me, chained up prisoner, but I... oh dear. Oh god. Where did you come from? It's over. Or is it? Get off my ride. I said get off. Oh, hurry. That invading goit is still after me. Can't believe I actually survived that. But now I can't activate the bonfire. It is not yet over though. Oh. Wait, what? Settled Bike 7091! Congratulations! You had the special honor to be a part of one of MisterTSC's Dark Souls videos, and you were vanquished off screen. Well, that's rather unfortunate, isn't it? How did you die? Man, what happened to you? I am just so curious. Was he right behind me? Maybe, but how did he die? Perhaps by falling off a ledge? Did the chained-up prisoner knock him into the abyss? Or maybe he simply fell down elsewhere. And why? Because he was stirping about, I guess. There are lots and lots of opportunities to fall to your very death within the Oolacile Township, but as long as you pay attention and are patient, it shouldn't exactly happen. Especially not if you are the one invading. Well, that's awkward. I am so sorry, my friend. I also already forgot your very username. Saddled Biker, I think. Well, it was an honor, though. We never met each other, but it was an honor. If you are watching this, something I doubt. MisterTSC? Thanks you. And that's about everything we have for today. Ladies and gentlemen, everything I have for today. The Oolacile Township. At least the second half of it. A rather interesting location, is it not? A rather dangerous one as well, especially on New Game Plus and above. But yeah, this was just a very small taste of Dark Souls tales that may come in the distant future. I hope that you enjoyed, I hope that you will continue to enjoy my very videos, and I have to be honest, this was fun. Doing this small video, very, very fun indeed. Of course, playing like this doesn't really give me any opportunities to talk about lore, but just playing the game, it is something I normally hate, but it can also be entertaining, I guess. Well, as long as you found it amusing, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be happy in the very end as well. Dark Souls. Still one of my most favorite video games of all time. I hope that you enjoyed. My humble name has been MisterTSC, aka the Shadow Cookie. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Haha, I showed that invading scumbag, didn't I? Oh, that was the most awkward victory in the history of ever.